Ever since I was a kid, I've always been in this constant state of contemplation, almost to the point of existential anxiety, and I was absolutely sure that I was not alone in this. I figured that this is probably how humans have been conditioned to feel, and maybe that's why we need to make things. I think this contemplation is at the heart of why I enjoy acting so much, because it both scares me and comforts me. It is very much a direct outlet for my anxiety, and through putting myself in other people's shoes, stories, and situations, there's a feeling of expression, of empathy. I get to live all of these lives. While I'm in character, there's a sense of artistry, of creating a palpable, complex being, but there's also the more shamanistic elements that come into play, the ritual, with an audience in the hopes of experiencing something unlike they've ever experienced before. See, I believe very strongly in acting as an expressive art. It doesn't necessarily have to be a communicative one. I feel like it has a lot more similarity to abstract painting. When it starts to become more literal, it dies. I found that the camera only sees what it sees. It never dictates anything. The audience to which you're presenting it to want to experience someone seeing and feeling. They want to see themselves, not judging, not being ahead of it all, but simply witnessing and experiencing their humanity, regardless of what the role is. As humans, as animals, we are very much hardwired to respond to change. Our bodies, minds, voices, thoughts, they adapt to what we practice. Any shift in environment, anything that we see, it shocks us to find a new way. In characters, I always attempt to find the mystique and the duality and then dig deeper. There are always two things happening simultaneously. One is who they're attempting to present themselves as, and the other is who they can't help but be. And these two are constantly battling each other within. In studying, yes, I have learned new skills. I've learned how to organize my body, my voice, I've learned how to control them, I've learned how to harness them and elevate them further. All I had to do is trust. But most importantly, the most important lessons that I have learned were about reconnecting with my friends, finding peace in my own solitude, making new friends, reconnecting of why I chose this path in the first place. And it was simply to experience life through a different lens. It was to learn. It was to reconnect with myself and others, making experiences with those who surround my own world. Because it's such a large part of what our practice is all about. To reiterate the importance of empathy, to not only explore the joy, the ecstasy, and entertainment value, but to introduce a process of self-reflection to others, to make them look within themselves and question why. Why as humans do we do the things that we do? What makes us sad? What makes us happy? And how do we get there?